Rod Hayes talks about the war between Enki and Enlil Part 2.
Go ahead.
Now, Enki requested Tahuti to set up Egypt. Right? When he talk about his father in the Emerald Tablet, who he talking about?
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, so his father asked him to, because he needed to block that barrier. If you look at Samaria, where the Anunnaki was landing at, where they had their launch pads at, and you look at the military strategic purpose of Egypt was no more than Hollywood to us.
Yeah, I feel you.
But it was what you call the gate. It was the gate to the motherland. Right? So he needed us to block the gate. They not gonna never get past us. Right? Unless something happened where we no longer functional. Kingu. Spell of sleep.
Sleep. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Right? So the spell of sleep, everybody got to have amnesia. The good ones and the bad ones. So that the levels the playing field in the conjure war. You don't know who you is, I don't know who I am. Let's try to figure it out by reading the morals and the dogma. The ones who follow the dogma and get stuck, they on their own. Because the righteous ones is going to be seeking the moral compass in all things. Where's the balance in this? Right? So now they go from the Maghrib, they start launching out from the motherland to come over in the Western world to seize the city of gold, Cordoba. Right? Now they telling us they bringing slaves, but we wasn't the slaves.
Yeah.
The slaves was what they call $5 Indians. Those road Indians was created to usurp the people of the land. And if we don't figure out who we is at the close of the age, guess where we at? The close of the age.
Man.
Right? Enlil win. If we figure it out, Tahuti, Enki, and Inanna win. Or Isis. They win. Right? Because this is how they settle conflicts on Nibiru with the royal families of Nibiru. Whenever they colonize somewhere, you only two ways you can take power. That's through hand-to-hand combat or through a conjure war. So they institute the conjure war. All right, now, Noble Ali went in to the Moor Zionist temple of Islam that was in New Jersey. And this is where he found out, because they told him they use pale faces to block institutions. Who are they? The Jewish Defense League and the ADL. The Anti-Defamation League, they always put in what they call Ashkenazi, Sephardi, and Khazarian Jews in leadership positions, but they all taking orders for somebody look like me and you.
Hey, I read it today, man. That's why I was telling you. I read it today. Where it's this book called the Jews and some in the British Jews and British in American Native American colonies, and they were saying that some of these Jews, you might think they was like the people they saying now, but they really look like us. These people that were coming to steal, and they infiltrate our tribes and then work their way up to the top, and then start auctioning and selling off our land over here in America.
It's only one thing. They don't work their way to the top. They murder the chief.
Yeah. That's what it said. It said that. Go ahead.
They murdered the chiefs and the high priests and the priestesses that could tell the story. And then they bust the whole family up. And then on our tribal community, they bring their people in. And then they say, we the Hopi. We the Choctaw, we the Cherokee. Them motherfuckers ain't none of that shit. Right? But now this is what you call assuming the position of power. Right? So they established this corporate jurisdiction by undermining the original Constitution. Most people didn't know we was operating under two constitutions. As long as you don't know you operating under two constitutions, one is a corporate jurisdiction, right? And one is what we call a de jure jurisdiction. You thinking you following the same constitution when you calling yourself a citizen, you actually calling yourself a slave.
Yeah, right. That's right. Let's go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So from that point, you know, this is how they got their stronghold over here.
Hey, let me say this.
Take over for a minute.
Go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Yeah, because I'm just make a couple of